Thank you for joining us at our meeting this evening. We will start with agenda item number 1, which is the roll call and pledge of allegiance. Can we please have the roll?
Adamson.
Here.
Cheatham. Gray.
Here.
Lurick.
Here.
Ortega.
Here.
Stevens.
Here.
Black.
Okay. After the pledge, please remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Agenda item number 3 is our consent agenda. And it should be noted that item D has been pulled from the consent agenda. The following business items may be approved by one motion and a vote. If any one member of the council so desires, any matter listed can be moved to a separate agenda item. A, minutes. The council may wish to waive the oral reading of the minutes and approve the minutes from the following meetings: May 27th, 2021 Budget Development Meeting, and clarification and regular council meetings of October 21st, 2021. B, material claims. Council may wish to consider material claims for the month of November 2021, which have been provided. C, treasurer's report. Council may wish to consider the treasurer's report for October showing cash and investments of as of October 31st, 2021, which has also been provided. As noted, D has been pulled. E, Construction Board of Appeals and Review reappointments. Council may wish to confirm the mayor's reappointments of Robert Jensen and Lynn Transtrom to continue serving on the Construction Board of Appeals and Review. Both terms will begin December 31st, 2021 and will expire December 31st, 2023. F, Planning and Zoning Commission appointment. Council may wish to confirm the mayor's appointment of Dakota Worrell to serve as a member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, filling a vacancy. Dakota's term will begin December 3rd, 2021 and will expire May 10th, 2025. G, Pocatello Regional Airport Commission reappointment. Council may wish to confirm the mayor's reappointment of Michelle Paletti to continue serving on the Pocatello Regional Airport Commission. Michelle's term will begin November 20th, 2021 and expire November 20th, 2023. H, Council Decision Brandon Subdivision Short Plat Approval. Council may wish to adopt its decision approving the short plat for Brandon Subdivision, which subdivides approximately 0.32 acres of land located at 638 Pool Avenue into 2 lots subject to conditions. And I, the council decision on Olympus Crossing Office Park Condominium Short Plat Approval. Council may wish to adopt its decision approving the short plat for Olympus Crossing Office Park Condominium, which subdivides approximately 0.15 acres of land located at the intersection of Olympus Drive and Bench Road into 2 condominium lots with an existing office building subject to conditions. Yes, Councilmember Ware.
Madam President, I move that we approve the consent agenda items A through I with the exception of D.
Second.
We have a motion by Lurick and a second by Stevens. Please call the roll.
Lurick.
Yes.
Stevens.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Ortega.
Yes.
Adamson.
Yes. Okay, agenda item number 4 is our calendar review. Council may wish to take this opportunity to inform other council members of upcoming meetings and events that should be called to their attention. On December 9th at 9 a.m., we have a work session. On December 16th at 2 p.m., there's a council liaison work session clarification meeting. At 5:30, we have our clarification meeting, and 6, our regular city council meeting. Other events to note are that the Marshall Library has shortened service hours in December, and their hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the regular hours will return on January 3rd. Looking ahead, city offices will be closed December 24th to observe the Christmas holiday and December 31st to observe the New Year's Day holiday. Garbage and recycling pickups will be delayed by 1 day. The rec center will be closed on the following dates for the holidays: December 24th through December 26th and December 31st through January 2nd. Also, City Creek Recreation Area gates are closed to motorized access until approximately May 15th, 2022. And as a reminder, citizens are required to wear face coverings when entering any Pocatello building or facility or while riding in public transportation buses and at the Pocatello Airport. Okay, we are on agenda item number 5, which is the final plat application for Breezy Commons Townhouses subdivision. Council may wish to approve a final plat application submitted by Jonathan Vincent, represented by Rocky Mountain Engineering and Surveying, to subdivide 7.39 acres more or less into 59 lots. The proposed subdivision is located east of Philbin Road and north of Cottage Avenue. Councilmember Bray?
Madam Chair, I recommend that we pass this, or that we, I move we pass this final plat application, subject to all recommendations and conditions.
Second.
The motion is by Bray with a second by Ortega. Wendy, please call the roll.
Bray,
Yes.
Ortega,
Yes.
Lorick,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Adamson,
Yes. Next agenda item is agenda item number 6, the fiscal year 2021 Assistance to Firefighters Grant Application with the Pocatello Fire Department. Council may wish to approve a grant application for a Department of Homeland Security fiscal year 2021 Assistance to Firefighters Grant in the amount of $48,910.91, and if awarded, authorize acceptance of the grant and authorize the mayor's signature on all documents subject to legal department review. The grant requires a 10% match in the amount of $4,891.09, which is available in the fire department fiscal year 2022 budget. Grant funds will be used to replace 2 sets of extrication equipment which are no longer serviceable. Councilmember Lurick?
I move that we approve agenda item number 6, fiscal year 2021 Assistance to Firefighters Grant Application, as specified in item number 6, and if awarded, authorize acceptance of the grant and authorize the mayor's signature on all documents subject to legal department review.
Second.
Okay. The motion is by Lurick and the second is by Bray. Please call the roll.
Lorick,
Yes.
Bray,
Yes.
Ortega,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Adamson,
Yes. Agenda item number 7, resolutions and airport lease agreements. Council may wish to approve by resolution and authorize the mayor to sign all documents pertinent to the following lease agreements for property at the airport. A, Bob Howard Nestor land lease upon which Mr. Nestor has a private aircraft hangar. The lease will be for a 9,700 square foot parcel. The proposed term is 10 years and the proposed annual rental rate is $1,833.33. The rental rate will increase annually according to the Consumer Price Index with a full rate review after the first 5 years based on airport rate comparisons. B, Morton Buildings Incorporated land lease upon which Morton may store up to 4 vehicles for use by their construction crews during the construction of their new facility at the airport. The parcel is approximately 1 acre of fenced property. The proposed term is 9 months and the proposed rental rate is $135 per month. Councilmember Bray?
Madam President, I move that we accept agenda item number 7, the 2 resolutions regarding airport leases, and authorize the mayor to sign all documents pertinent to them.
Second.
We have a motion by Bray, a second by Stevens. Wendy, please call the roll.
Bray,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Lorick,
Yes.
Ortega,
Yes.
Adamson,
Yes. Agenda item number 8, piggyback bid acceptance for the purchase of 1-ton utility service van with the Water Department. Council may wish to accept the recommendations of staff and approve the piggyback bid on a City of Boise RFP contract with Mountain Home Auto Ranch for the purchase of 1 2022 Ford E350 cutaway utility service van in the amount of $52,589.16 with a trade-in value of $11,000 for a total expenditure of $41,589.16 and authorize the mayor's signature on all pertinent documents subject to legal review. This purchase amount is available in the Water Department fiscal year 2022 budget.
Madam President, I move that we accept the recommendations of staff and approve the piggyback bid on a City of Boise RFP contract with Mountain Home Auto Ranch as outlined in agenda item number 8, and authorize the mayor's signature on all pertinent documents subject to legal department review.
Second.
Have a motion by Lurick, a second by Bray. Please call the roll.
Lorick,
Yes.
Bray,
Yes.
Ortega,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Adams, Sun,
Yes. Okay, moving to agenda item number 9, bid acceptance agreement for Whitman and Hayes Lift Stations Project, Public Works Department. Council may wish to accept the recommendations of staff for the following requests regarding the Whitman and Hayes Lift Station project. A, accept the low responsive bid received on November 17th, 2021 from Star Corporation in the amount of $748,464. And if accepted, B, authorize the mayor's signature on an agreement between the City of Pocatello and Star Corporation in the amount of $748,464 for the Whitman and Hayes Lift Station project, subject to legal review. This project includes rehabilitation of the existing Whitman lift station and construction of the new Hayes lift station. If approved, the work will begin in January 2022 and is anticipated to be completed by June 2022. Funding is available within the Water Pollution Control fiscal year 2022 budget. Councilmember Bray.
Madam President, I move that we accept agenda item number 9, and declare the low responsive bid received on November 17th to be the bid we're taking. We authorize the mayor's signature on an agreement subject to legal review after that has been accepted.
Second.
We have a motion by Bray and a second by Ortega. Please call the roll.
Bray,
Yes.
Ortega,
Yes.
Bluritt,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Addison,
Yes. Agenda item number 10 is items from the audience. This time has been set aside to hear items from the audience not listed on the agenda. Items which appeared somewhere else on the agenda will not be heard at this time. The council is not allowed to take any official action at this meeting on matters brought forward under this agenda item. Items may be referred to the appropriate staff or scheduled on a subsequent agenda. You must sign in at the start of the meeting in order to be recognized. The total time allotted for this item is 15 minutes, and each speaker gets a maximum of 3 minutes. Our first person to sign up is Heather Disselkoon.
Heather Disselkoon, Pocatello, Idaho. Good evening, council members, Madam President. My comments were actually for Mayor Glad. So I'm going to direct these to you and trust,
Okay.
Heidi, that you'll pass them along to the mayor.
Okay.
Back on October 14th, I attended a work session meeting, and that was a pretty long day. As I recall, it was over 5 hours. And during that time, about 2.5 hours of it was a time that you spent with our former CFO, Mr. Kruger, going through financial policies, and he had highlighted some areas and just went through those policies, highlighting areas that he recommended for possible revision, possibly adding some strength to those policies. And that he also made the suggestion at that meeting that a subcommittee be formed where at least 2 members of the council meet with possibly the mayor, the CFO, and the city attorney to be able to put together a package of recommendations to bring back to the full council to save time and to streamline. And what happened at the conclusion of that meeting, because I went back and I did review the last 45 minutes of it, is there was some consensus that would go on the agenda the Thursday following the November 2nd election, so November the 4th. There has now been at least three regular meetings that has not occurred. And so I'm here to strongly encourage that agenda item to be placed on the agenda so that a subcommittee can be formed. I think that this process and this exercise of having a subcommittee put together some recommendations for the full council and getting that underway before CFO gets here is going to be critical to having a smooth budgeting process next year. This will be coming up this next spring, will be my third year of watching the budgeting process. And I think if the council can come together and work together and have knowledge about those policies and come to some consensus, and maybe as well work on building what you want your budgeting goals to be, that's just going to make it so much smoother this next time around. Even though that there will be a new CFO and, a learning process of working together with that CFO. So that's why I'm here today, is just to please encourage the mayor to put that on the next available, maybe not even the next regular meeting, the next available agenda, get that ball rolling, and see what can get done before the new CFO starts. Thank you.
Thanks, Heather. We will let him know that you
Thank you.
said that. Our next speaker that has signed up is Nikki Taysom.
Thank you. Nikki Taysom, General Delivery, Pocatello, Idaho, 83201. I'm calling in regards to the hookah bar and bar situation here in town. It's emergency status, and I have tried all I can do for a year and a half to get this place shut down. We had another youth shot there 3 weeks ago, 18-year-old boy. This is the third time that gunfire that I know of been is involved and 2 people hit by gunfire at that location. There are children, youth, and young adults that intentionally attracted to that place, and especially people, youth, children coming from harder homes or homeless, and a lot from the Fort Hall youth organizations. And I personally have been down there multiple times, and sometimes staying the whole night outside watching, just watching what goes on there, and encouraging those boys and girls. And just the last 3 weekends, I've seen drug trade taking place, including use in the parking lot, and they use griffles as well as the parking lot by their property. There's alcohol containers going in and out of there. I've seen youth drunk and high. I've seen girls going over the back fence. And I care about these boys and girls. These are our youth of Zion, our best. And then they get locked up in your juvenile and adult detention centers with alcohol, tobacco, and drug offenses, which I think is an absolute disgrace. They're literally entrapped. And when they get in these other facilities, it's even further. And that's where it is even perpetuated more, because they build on that culture until they can't even function in society anymore. At the adult level, literally, CPOD, most of those girls out there can't even function in society. And we lose. Nobody's winning this. I've had the excuse that there's nothing we can do, it has to go through the legal process. I said, wait, we have children and youth. You have a curfew, you have gunfire, you have drugs and prostitution, you have alcohol trade. You have even tobacco trade with these underage people. And then we're stuck with the police, the probation, the courts, the jails, the welfare. I mean, we're losing millions every year. And right here, I'm not talking about worldwide, I'm tired of that excuse. We're talking about right here in Pocatello. And we have a sacred responsibility before God. And Jesus said, suffer my children to come unto me and forbid them not, and don't offend or turn them away. They are. And they're being entrapped, they're trafficked, literally. And the motels are involved with this. The bars, once the bars close at 2 o'clock, those drunk adults converge on that location. So now we have children, youth, and young adults with adults. And that's where the prostitution, that kind of traffic comes in. Motel 6 and Travelodge are associated with that. And I care literally about both sides. We have an escalated crime effect and more drugs and suicides, and it's not working. And I demand it be shut down, and the bars. The tobacco, vape, if we're concerned about health and safety, these kill millions every year. And we have children being trafficked. And I share it humbly in the name of Jesus, because this is God's land and his children, and he will not be mocked. Thank you. There's no more excuse.
Thanks, Nikki. That's our last person who has signed up, so with that, we are adjourned.
We didn't